Hello, it's me, Peaches, and welcome to my channel. This is something I should have done a long time ago, but I've been too afraid to even post my first video. So if you're seeing this, don't forget to click like and subscribe so that I have the courage to make more content. I don't know what I'm doing! So today we are going to be talking about the Sia controversy. A while back, Sia had announced her new film, Music. Sia had hired Maddie Ziegler to play one of the main characters in her film, Music, who is an autistic, nonverbal character. The problem with this is Maddie Ziegler is not autistic. It's been a huge problem in Hollywood and filmmaking for a long time. Oftentimes, disabled characters are played by non-disabled actors, taking jobs away from disabled actors and making it so that the portrayal of these characters is very stereotypical or stigmatized. So when the autistic community started reaching out to Sia about this problem, Sia started to lash out and double down on her decision to hire Maddie to play the role. Sia even started to swear at her fans and told one of the commenters that maybe they were just a bad actor. Yes, you heard me right. She told a fan she was a bad actor. Sia completely lashed out at the autistic community. This was an overreaction to being told that she was wrong about something. In her interview with The Project, Sia says, "I realized it wasn't ableism. I mean, it is ableism, I guess, as well, but it's actually nepotism because I can't do a project without her." Here's another quote I got from one of her interviews from the Huffington Post. "What I do know is that people functioning at Music's level can't get on Twitter and tell me I did a good job either." Oh my gosh, guys. Here's the other part of this quote. "There's a saying in Actually Autistic that you're better to understand than be understood. Sadly, I forgot about that when I got on Twitter. I really just want to explain that I tried all of these different options and done my best." So what Sia is saying that just because the people on Twitter seem and appear to be autistics who can talk, that we can't speak up for ourselves because we're not autistic enough to tell her that what she is doing is wrong. This assumption about autistics simply isn't true. I myself am autistic. I, at times, still go nonverbal, and I was nonverbal for a huge portion of my high school career. Her assumption that just because autistics can speak, they don't get to have a say in the matter is absolutely wrong and terrifying to me. Trying to silence those who actually can talk about it. You know, it's pretty messed up. Sia's movie was released January 14th in Australia to audiences. This means that people were seeing the movie, autistics were seeing the movie, and that means they were able to actually talk about what is wrong with the movie itself. Now, guys, I don't typically do content warnings unless it's like something serious, and I am letting you know now before we get to this next part of the video that this is your content warning. There's going to be talk about restraint, more ableism, and if that's not your cup of tea, I totally understand. Just click out of this part of the video and watch my other videos, because this is becoming a bumpy ride from here on out. So a little bit ago, an autistic TikToker named AutTeach on TikTok, obviously, made a video about the movie. It showed a scene in the movie where Music was having a meltdown and a character from the film decided to put her in a restraint. Restraints have been a problem in the disabled community for a long time, especially in schools. Many children have even died from restraints. Children like Max Benson and just so many others. It's a huge problem and they're very dangerous. The fact that Sia shows this character being restrained in a positive light and as giving her love, especially when people have died from these types of restraints, is absolutely disgusting. I am so horrified to see that Sia has decided to include this in her film. This is not something that should be normalized, but unfortunately, many schools still do these types of restraints. Restraint and seclusion in schools is a huge issue, and almost 90% of these restraints, if I have my statistics right, are autistic kids. This is absolutely not okay, and Sia should know better, especially since she claims she did 3 years of research on autism. So not only is there this horrible restraint scene in this film that's portrayed as giving this character more love, but keep in mind, this entire time, Maddie Ziegler isn't autistic. She's not gonna turn or become autistic, she's not disabled, and she's playing this character mimicking autistic traits, pretending to have an autistic meltdown. It feels so weird to watch a neurotypical do this. I am autistic, and watching a neurotypical person pretend to have a meltdown and pretend to have these harmful stims is it's so weird. It's so uncanny. It does not feel natural. It does not look natural. It almost feels as if I'm being mocked. A lot of the facial expressions and movements are so over exaggerated. It's almost as if they're trying to make it look like what most people think autism looks like, when autism does not have a look. Sia's movie is going to be released here in the US in a few days on February 12th. Please do not go see this movie. Or if you do go see it with the knowledge that it is probably a stereotyped and ableist version of what autism really is. This is the perfect opportunity to take action and to make a statement. If Hollywood movie makers, directors, and celebrities see that the public does not like the fact that Sia had gone about this in a very ableist way and didn't hire a disabled actor to play a disabled character, then maybe that could start to make a change in the industry. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I'll have links to my Instagram and sources and such down below in the description, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content.
Is this working?